Hello everyone, welcome to Chill Phil Gaming. We keep it chill here. If you're looking for a more energized gaming video, go find someone else, but come on back when you're ready to kind of calm down, to slow down, and that's what we're trying to get at here. I have my slippers on, I got a candle lit, my dog's sleeping on the couch back there. We're calm here, we're chill. In fact, it's freezing outside. It's like 0 degrees with like negative wind chill, but we're keeping it chill in here, relaxing, kind of cozy in this cozy spaceship of my office. We're gonna go to space in Universe Sandbox. I'm new at this. You can always leave suggestions in the comments. I will read those. They will be incredibly helpful. I need help. So thank you for doing that. Like and subscribe, hit the bell, and come on back. Here we go. We're getting started right here, right now, and we're going into the guides, the tutorial lessons here. And I was looking at this earlier. I wanted to try this. Planetary collisions. And as we collide things, as we see things explode, these visuals kind of help you just to kind of be captivated, be taken away, maybe from the stresses of life, to just here and now. And let's do this. Planetary collisions. Universe Sandbox gives us the freedom to collide astronomical objects and scenarios that could never happen in real life, as well as some that could. And it's one of our favorite things to do. Let's collide Earth and Ceres, a dwarf planet in the asteroid belt. And we're gonna select Earth. It's telling me to select this box, and we're gonna open multiple data views, and we see different parts of Earth. We're looking at elevation, surface temperature, and aerial view maps here. And we're gonna close the properties panel, as they say, press play, and we're gonna watch what happens. Here goes Ceres into Earth. The energy of the collision creates shockwaves that move through Earth. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, and there goes the water over the land, and you can see the shockwaves. My resolution's a little low because my computer that I'm working with isn't the best, but we gotta do what we gotta do to make it. So there we see, these particles going out and then coming back and then landing on Earth and creating more and more shockwaves. The shockwaves ejects fragments from its edge until it runs out of energy and stops expanding. And as you can see, it continues to cause more havoc, more destruction. And here we go. Let's see what happens next. Can we just live here? Can we just launch things? I'm exiting here. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna launch. I think that'll be fun. Okay, see, goodbye there. I'm learning, y'all. So I'm not the best. Here we go. We're gonna add an object, and we're gonna go to moons. And as you can see, this little number 2 here, I was able to switch that to my number 2 key. So anytime I hit 2, a moon gets launched. And so we're going to launch it. Let's hit launch. And here we go. That's an Earth. That's another Earth. That's not a moon. I just did it wrong. All right, so we got 2 Earths. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. So here we go. We're gonna launch. We're gonna hit number 2. We're gonna launch the moon. Here we go. And we're going slow. And let's move it. Let's move it up a little bit, okay? So we're moving up the time. So we're at 2 minutes a second about. And what we need to do is kind of, the 2 Earths became 1. That's great. That's great. Congratulations. You are now a super Earth. So here we go. We're launching moons. Okay, so we're gonna launch this guy, and we're gonna launch multiple moons. And I'm not really aiming. Yeah, I'm just firing. And let's bring up the speed a bit. So now we're at like 6.5, 7 minutes a second. Going a little quicker here, and we have a couple of moons that are being pulled into each other. We're gonna go more moons to launch at this super Earth, okay? And we're going to see it from this angle. As you can see, because there isn't a star in this system, it's hard to see some things. The moons are kind of hidden in the background until they get a little closer. As they get closer, they get a little more lit up by all the particles and dust and fire that's around, that's floating in space, and we can see them a little better. Let's zoom in a little bit. We'll add some more moons here. And again, I'm not really aiming, I'm just firing. and we're gonna see what happens. Look, I'm not even pointing at Earth, and here they come, several different moons. And we see their little trails here. We'll go a little closer here. We'll see what we can see here. And this guy's getting hotter as he gets close, and everything kind of begins to get pulled in by the Earth's gravitational pull. So really, I don't even have to get too close in my aiming at all. I can just begin to fire and see what happens. And look at all these moons coming in, slowly but surely. Some of them are kind of orbiting around each other, but here they come. Look at them, so many. And they're creating destruction. But you know what? They're all hitting Earth. I didn't even aim at Earth, and they're all hitting Earth. And this is what I want to talk about today. Is that sometimes we get stuck in the aiming of whatever it is we want to do. So I wanted to launch a gamer channel on YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty new at this. And I do have a tendency, and I had a temptation to just try to figure it out, try to figure out the secret sauce. How do I create a successful gaming YouTube channel? I could just try to aim and then lose kind of the motivation to do it, or I could get stuck and going, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm new at this, and there are people who are gonna laugh at me, or people who are gonna, and I look at the other channels out there, Space Chip, he's awesome, some other gamer channels who are doing really well, and they're much better. They know this game much better. Now, did they start when they didn't know the game so much? Yeah, sure. So what they decided was not to aim so much, but to just start firing. And sometimes when we fire, then we begin to learn some things. Like we can see here, even though I'm not aiming correctly, if I just fire, things kind of get pulled in the right direction. Things start to get pulled in by the gravitational pull of whatever it is I'm firing at. And things right themselves, In YouTube land, we call that the algorithm. And I could just fire in a general direction. And the algorithm pulls things together. And you're here because you've been pulled in. I don't know how you got here. Tell me how you got here. Leave it in the comments. I don't know how you got here. But you're here. That's what matters. And I'm here. And even though we're not maybe aiming in the same direction, maybe I'm not even playing this how you want me to play this game, but you're watching and you're getting pulled in. And I'm playing and I'm getting pulled in. And I'm releasing videos and we're all just getting pulled in together. And instead of aiming and being a perfectionist and getting stuck in the aiming stage, we just begin firing. And I want to know how that applies to your life. What do you just need to start firing at, metaphorically speaking? How do you get stuck in the aiming process and then just kind of become stagnant in these dreams that you have? Well, it seems like I can't do it perfectly, so why do it at all? Well, because you learn things like this. Had I not just started firing, I'd realize, I just need to fire in the general direction. I don't need to fire right at Earth to hit Earth. And this is what I'm doing. I didn't buy a supercomputer to play video games. I'm working with what I have, and I'm firing in a general direction. And what I found is that as I fire, there goes another opportunity that might compound and become a bigger opportunity as they collide and get pulled in to the same thing. And we just begin to fire, not with perfect aim, but in the same general direction. And we don't need perfect aim to create something fun, to create something meaningful, to create something special. We just need to create. And that's the beauty of this world. That's the beauty of trying things out. That's the beauty of creativity. It doesn't have to be perfect. And sometimes it's better when it's not. We just start firing and we see where things go. And what surprises us more than anything, it surprises me more than anything, is they usually land where they need to land. They find the destination it needs to find. And then, in hindsight, I'm grateful that I didn't spend so much time aiming and that I took some risk and I just fired away. And this is becoming very beautiful. And as you can see, not everything's landing, but they're still playing with each other. They're still playing with each other's orbits. They're still getting pulled in different directions, and they're creating really cool lines, really cool trails behind them. And this one's got a little fiery thing happening. They're looking a little different, and they're interacting with each other. And what do we call this? We call this art. Art is best messy. Our creations are worst when they're perfect, because then it feels like AI. Then it feels like maybe not real, not relatable. And we want relatable things. And so we just fire. You don't worry about aiming so much, we just fire. And I want to know how this applies to your life. Leave it in the comments. What's something that you need to just like metaphorically fire? Just get it done. Just do it and not worry so much about the details. Not worry about making it perfect. You don't need to make it perfect because you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one needs to be perfect. But we're here to try things. And life is way too short to get stuck in aiming. Life is way too short for that. And with that, we're going to end. Thanks for watching Chill Fail Gaming. We keep it chill here. Come on back, leave me some comments. I need some help with this game because I'm brand new at this, even though it's been around for a long time. I know I'm late to the game, so help me out. I would very much appreciate it. Hit the bell, like the video, subscribe. Could really use your help. Thanks for that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.